In the dimly lit living room of a 1980s suburban home, a young child clutches a teddy bear, silently observing their parents' heated argument. This scene captures the origin of Type 9 traits, avoiding conflict to maintain peace. Research shows childhood environments shape Enneagram types, with Type 9s often developing in households where harmony was scarce. The child's passive stance here foreshadows a lifelong tendency to mediate and suppress personal needs. A 1990s high school classroom sets the stage for our protagonist, now a teenager, staring at an A+ exam with dissatisfaction. This exemplifies Type 1's relentless pursuit of perfection. Studies indicate perfectionism often stems from conditional parental approval. The chalkboard behind them lists rigid rules, mirroring their inner critic. Notice how their white-knuckled grip on the pencil reveals the stress beneath achievement. A graduation album lies open, showing photos of our protagonist carrying their partner's books and skipping meals to buy gifts. This illustrates Type 2's compulsive caregiving. Psychology confirms that adolescent Type 2s often equate love with self-erasure. The faded photo edges symbolize how their identity blurred through overgiving. A dried flower bookmark hints at the relationship's eventual decay. In a 1990s university hallway, our protagonist smiles beneath a wall of trophies, yet dark circles bruise their eyes. Type 3s often use success to compensate for emotional wounds, as clinical studies show. The framed awards reflect societal validation they crave, while the lone coffee cup suggests isolation. Their posture is perfect, but the reflection in a nearby window shows slumped shoulders. A tiny attic studio in the late 1990s reveals our protagonist painting abstract self-portraits. Type 4s frequently retreat into art when disillusioned, per creativity studies. The half-finished canvases depict distorted faces, echoing their identity crisis. Rain streaks the single window. A torn rejection letter from an art school lies crumpled beside wine-stained brushes. Dawn light creeps over a 2000s-era computer desk buried under psychology books. Type 5s often intellectualize emotions, evidenced by neuroscience research. The browser shows 20+ tabs on Enneagram theory. Yellow sticky notes with Y cover the monitor. A cold cup of ramen sits untouched, fuel for an all-night analysis session to decode their own mind. In a 2000s corporate cubicle, our protagonist obsessively checks their boss's reactions during a presentation. Studies on Type 6 show hypervigilance in hierarchical environments. Their wrinkled suit contrasts with colleagues' polished attire. Sticky notes on their monitor read backup plan 1 to 5. A family photo faces down, signifying neglected relationships due to work anxiety. Strobe lights flash across our protagonist's forced smile at a 2000s nightclub. Type 7s often avoid pain through sensory overload, per addiction research. Their designer clothes look uncomfortably tight. Confetti sticks to sweat on their forehead. The bathroom mirror behind them reflects a weary face, momentarily visible when the disco lights flicker off. A 2010s corporate meeting turns toxic as our protagonist slams fists on a glass table. Type 8 behavior often emerges after prolonged stress, according to organizational psychology. Their power suit and slicked-back hair project control, but a vein pulses visibly at their temple. Subordinates shrink back. A shattered nameplate reads Director, the very title they once craved. Now in their 40s, our protagonist sits on a 2020s apartment balcony, smiling at old photos. Neuroscience confirms Type 9s achieve growth through integrating all Enneagram lessons. The photo album shows their journey: youthful faces beside divorce papers, diplomas, and travel tickets. Morning light gilds their relaxed posture. A half-finished tea steams beside an open journal titled Enough.